Charlie O'Hara here in the studio again on this Wednesday to answer your legal questions. If you have one, give us a call. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.
We have several calls on the line. We're going to go ahead and get right to them so we can get as many as we can this morning. Hi there. What's your question for Charlie?
I'm a convicted felon, and I was wondering if it's ever possible to own a firearm again. I know I can't get a conceal and carry, which is fine. I just want to be able to protect my family.
Got it.
Well, so that's basically my question.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of debate about that, actually. You're going to really have to kind of check with the government authorities. Under the state law, you can have your record expunged, number one, for a lot of felonies, so you wouldn't have a felony on your record, but that still affects having a gun. Under the state law, I think you can probably get a gun. The problem is the federal law says you can never have a gun again. Now, the federal law is somewhat given to the state law and lets the state law control, but when I advise my clients, I tell them I'm never sure of that. I mean, you can use a bow and arrow, you can use a knife, you can use a machete, and all those things with a felony. You can check, and if the Attorney General's office gives you the okay and you can get it in writing, I think it's okay. I just think it's a little bit dangerous once you've ever had a felony to be having a firearm, but that's somewhat in debate.
Okay, good question, though. Make sure you do check. We appreciate that, Charlie. Sure. We have time now for another question this morning. Hi there. What's your question for Charlie?
Hi, my question is, I had got into a fender bender, and we went to court, and the judge gave me a judgment, but I can't get the lady to pay me. How do I get paid so I can get my car fixed?
Well, that's always a problem. I mean, suing someone and winning the case is not always the whole journey. You still have to be able to get that money. Some people have multiple judgments against them because they don't have any money to ever collect the judgment. So what you can do is you can file paperwork at the courthouse to collect that, garnishments and things like that. Sometimes when you can't collect it, you're going to have to hire an attorney to try to collect that. Some attorneys, that's basically all they do. They take a percentage usually of what they can get. So if you have somebody that's avoiding paying or something like that, you really may want to get in with a collection attorney that can collect that for you.
Okay, great question. I mean, because if they don't have any insurance, or insurance isn't going to have to pay for it.
Well, if they don't have any money. I mean, you can't collect money from someone that has nothing.
Out of thin air, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Charlie. Good question. We have time now for one more this morning. Hi there, what's your question for Charlie?
Yes, for a homeowner, if they wanted to either remove a name from a deed or add a name to a deed, is there a legal process?
Well, there is, and it's really pretty easy. I mean, it's just some quick paperwork that needs to be filed. The problem you're going to get into on most people, and you may have your house paid off, but most people do not have their house paid off, so there's a mortgage on there. Taking somebody off the mortgage is different than taking them off the deed, and usually the mortgage company wants you on the deed. So if you've got your house paid off, the process is really quite simple, just some paperwork being changed. If there's a mortgage company involved, you're probably going to have to consult the mortgage company and see what they approve. So that makes it a little more difficult.
Okay, good deal. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much for calling in. If you did not get on the line today, Charlie is here every Wednesday to answer your legal questions. Have a good week.
All right, we'll try to stay warm.
Stay warm. I know. Okay, we'll be back with more Eyewitness News here on KSCW in just a few moments. Stick with us.